where are some of the one team's favorite places to go tag and cut your very own Christmas tree? Well, number one, we know this one because it's near and dear to Byron's heart, Lee Barr's heart. Rob, you live up in that area, right?
Like 5 minutes away.
And not only is it a tree farm, it is also like a farm. You go there for pumpkins, you go there for vegetables, you go there for everything and anything in between. And that is Gear Tree Farm at 852 Voluntown Road in Griswold, Connecticut.
Great spot.
Great spot. Next up, voted by the one team, we've got Joseph's Tree Farm, 208 Kirk Road in Hamden, Connecticut. So another great place where you can take the family, spend a couple hours, walk around, find the perfect Christmas tree, chop it down, go through that whole experience. Maybe if you have a young little kid, you can teach them how to use a saw for the first time. I don't know. But we've also got Homestead Tree Farm, which is at 320 Old Grassy Hill Road in Orange, Connecticut. And we've got a few more on that list as well. So before we finish that list, I have a very important question for the two of you here because we're gonna learn a lot about you right now.
All right.
Well, one, do you go and cut your own tree?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not as much recently, but
So-
in the past I have.
That answers one of two questions. I was gonna say real or artificial.
Last couple years we've been going artificial, but I have a history of cutting trees
You're
growing
breaking
up.
my heart over here at scheduleloanappointment.com. Rob, real or artificial?
I've done both, but over the past couple of years, real.
Real. I've only been real. Cooper, producer? Oh, all right.
It is.
We've got
It is.
two artificials and two real trees. I tell you, I'm going this weekend to get my tree. I'm probably going to frequent
Speaking
one
of
of these
inflation, the
places.
cost of trees is a lot more.
I tell you, what is it?
I got
The
paid
Douglas
$100
firs.
last time I got a real tree.
Oh,
I mean,
I seen on the news it's going to be high this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a small house, so we can only get like a 7-foot tree, right? We only got like a 1,000
Only
square foot
7
house. Yeah. Yeah, only 7 feet.
Only.
So that's about 80 to 100 bucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that. But I mean, if you had like tall 10, 12 foot ceilings and you're getting like a 14-foot tree, they're probably $200.
Unless
I
you're
remember
going
when I
out-
bought my first house out, 15 years ago, I got a tree for $25.
$25.
Yeah.
Was it Charlie Brown tree?
It was, I think it might have been like the December 23rd special.
December 23rd special.
Nah, you got to
Oh,
pull
what
the
was-
Griswold and go get it on your own.
That's what I'm talking about. There's something about like it kind of kicks off the holiday season, right? Obviously, we had Thanksgiving that really kicks off the holiday season, but moving into that Christmas spirit is going and picking out that tree, bringing it home.
Yeah,
deciding-
especially you got little kids too.
Yeah.
It's such like a
Good experience.
rite of passage, like as a kid going out cutting down the tree.
Absolutely. And then you have, obviously you get it at home. You're like, oh, this is going to fit perfectly. Then you start bringing it in the house. The branches are all catching on the door. There's pine needles everywhere
Snap
already. And you're like,
everywhere.
all right, might as well get that over with because for the next 30 days, that's what we're going to be dealing with. But no, you put it up in the stand. You run your lights around it. Yeah, your hands are all sticky. It's like becoming Christmas when you do that. Not unbending some branches on an artificial thing. And
One of the good things about
Fluffing it
living
out.
in
Fluffing it
a
out.
cold part of the country is I don't know if they do. You can't cut trees down in Florida. I don't think there's no evergreen farm. down there.
Probably not any
Good
that
question.
would compare to the Miller Tree Farm, which is another one on our list here at 301 Tri-Mountain Vernon Road in Southington, Connecticut. I mean, they've even got this one going through the wrapper, so they like shrink wrap it for you. Have you ever seen them do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool process. Yeah, they cut it. You cut it down. You drag it. Then they trim it up at the bottom, and then they put it through that shrink wrapper, so it's easy to bring inside.
It nets it up for you.
Yeah,
And then they give you that twine, like that
Twine to tie it down to your car,
The
yeah.
signature Christmas tree twine.
I mean, we could do a whole segment on that because that's something, you see like a Prius driving down the street with a 12-foot Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's like, never thought I'd see that before. Only in New England. And only in New England can you head over to the Dolan Christmas Tree Farm, which is at 69 Kelseytown Road in Clinton, Connecticut. I mean, look, it's like 10 minutes from your house and you have an artificial tree. You could go to the Dolan Christmas Tree Farm at 69 Kelsey Road
Talking me into it.
in Clinton. We're getting ours this weekend. Do you have yours up yet?
Not yet, no.
Rob, you have yours up yet?
Nope. Usually, but not yet.
Yeah, see, I wanted to go last weekend, but we were lazy, so we're going this weekend.
Yeah.
I did the leaves last weekend, so.
Oh, fair enough. All
One
right, what else
season
do
at
we
a
have on
time.
this list? We have Van Wilgen's Garden Center at 51 Valley Road in North Branford, Connecticut. Again, you live in Branford. I mean, all these places are
Yep.
surrounding you, Brian. I think we're going to guilt
Van
you into a real
Wilgen's,
tree.
I went to this one last year. It was actually pretty nice. I
I
like
like-
closing right up the road, drove by it. I was like, I need a tree. So I just stopped there, grabbed it.
I like
And
the,
then drove all the way back
the
to Griswold
Bayuso
then?
trees in
Drove all the way
Brantford
back
are
to
really
Griswold
good.
with it.
It's in a parking lot behind Kohl's, but they're really nice trees.
All right, I dig it. I dig it. All right, next up on the list, we've got Jones Family Farm at 606 Walnut Tree Hill Road in Shelton, Connecticut.
That's where I went when I was a kid. My grandfather took me there every year.
Yeah.
Jones Tree
Ah.
Farm in Shelton.
So we'd love to hear from you 94.9ers out there. You can comment on our social media pages, but what is your favorite tree farm? And if you'd like to see some more of the One Team's favorite tree farms from around the state of Connecticut, you can head over to our website over at oneteamct.com and check out our blog.